Hey, hello everyone. I want to see your face. Yeah. Greetings everyone. Good to see you. Greetings everyone. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ashtonia, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Cornelius, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome. Miss you. I miss you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Kindly thumbs up the stream. Let me share myself out. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Nello Sai Wengo, the Chief family. Woo! Yeah. Hello, guys. It's weekend. Thank God it's Friday. Tastes like the little plantain. Go, carry. You know, it's only you that I want. Tastes like the little plantain. Welcome, Ashtonia. Welcome, the Chief family. Nello Side, Waingo, Ashtonia, Cornelius. Good to have you. Kindly smash the like, guys, as you're coming in. In case you forgot, kindly smash the like, guys. Welcome. Good to have you guys. Welcome. Good to have you. Thank you so much, Nello Side. Thank you. In the morning, go, shiny. You know, it's only you that I want. Face like the little plantain. Welcome. Good to have you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Today we may not be long because it's been a very busy day. I haven't really been on Whiting Street other than to be on Zoe's monetization party. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you so much. Nello's side. I have been there, but at the background scenes, and I just left my phone, just listening because my hands were full. I've been so busy. Look at my eyes. You can see I'm very tired and exhausted from work. But I just said I have to come here. Whatever happens, let me just come here, even if it's for a few minutes, and just talk about this today because it's Friday, and I love Freaky Fridays. You know. So welcome, guys. I appreciate you. If you haven't given me the thumbs up, please kindly do so. Smash the like, okay? Welcome. Thank you so much. How has your day been going? Like, how has the week been? How is work going? How has today been? Hope it's been fruitful. Hope the week has been productive and God has been helping each and every one of us. Thank you, guys. And I know that you are, maybe some of you are very tired already. Like me right now, to tell you the truth, I'm exhausted. But then we move. We do what? We move. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome. Like I said, today I just feel like I need to discuss this thing because throughout the week we've been talking about other things, and I feel I just need to come talk about this briefly so that those who are in it or those who intend to get into marriage will not see marriage as something they should dread. Rather that something, it should be something they will embrace. Also, a lot of people are scared of getting into marriage today due to all that is happening. And we just want to say there is no need being afraid of marriage. There is no need dreading marriage.
I was coming for the
Of course, the dance has to go. I have not given the dance. I have not. So let's go for the dance, right? Guys, are you ready?
I just came for the dance. and then I'll come
Guys,
back
are
later.
you ready? Mommy is here for the dance. Are you ready? Woo! So let's go. Yeah. Woo! Are you guys ready?
Yes. Let's make up.
I want to see you. Thank you, mommy.
I love you. You wanna see you. You're not too long. You wanna see you. I wanna see you. See you. See you. I wanna see you. See you. In the morning, in the night, and the hour, when I come, I need you. Yeah, I need you. Yeah. Every time when I'm calling you, pick up the phone, but you know that I need you. Yes, I need you. Yeah, my baby, my baby, my baby. It's only Angelina, you know me. Let's be gone.
Mommy, did you see this? Mommy, can you see this?
You don't too long. You gotta see you. I wanna see you. Just like the land of that day. You see that in the morning. Go, 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 man. Those are you that I want. Just like the land of that day. When you do it in the morning. Go, 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 Charlie. Woo!
Yeah, mommy.
Let's think come. I wanna see you. Yeah. Woo! I love you. You wanna see you. Yeah. You don't too long. You wanna see you. Yeah. I wanna see you. Yeah. See you. See you. I wanna see you. See you. See you. You wanna face to face like a land of day. Wanna teach you early in the morning. Go, 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 God. You know it's only you that I want. It's like your land on Monday. Wanna teach you early in the morning. Go, 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 Charlie.
Yeah, it's Friday. Let's dance song. Let's dance song. Woo!
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be coming back later on.
Yeah. Woo!
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
I just came for the introduction,
Yeah.
and I'll be coming back later on.
Woo! Yeah. Woo! Let's go, mommy.
Piece of my yeah. Piece of my yeah. Piece of my yeah. Piece of my this is a piece of my you give me a piece of my
Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo!
Yes, I need you, cause I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home after the party. You're stressing me out. You, cause I know you got it. And you're my company. Anytime I call you, you can turn up. And you always come through for me. Piece of my mind, yeah. You make me feel like you're trying to yeah. Your body's here, my attention. Piece of my mind, yeah.
You dance past me, oh. You dance past me.
Oh my God!
Well done. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Just
Thank
came
you,
for this
mommy.
first dance. I'll be back.
I love you.
You too. You too.
Woo! Oh my God, this is so amazing. Woo! This is so amazing. Mommy just woke me up. Like seriously, the Chief family, thank you for this amazing super chat. Oh my God. Mommy just woke me up. You know why? I have been so dull. I have been so dull. I didn't want to dance, but she came up and said, let's do that dance. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dechi family. God bless you. Thank you for this amazing super chat. Thank you so much. Amazing grandma. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Ma. Thank you so much. Hey, Constant Space. Welcome. Thank you so much, Gorgeous, for joining us tonight. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you so much. You are super amazing. Thank you, everyone in the chat. In fact, this is a warm-up. Let me catch my breath. I have been so reluctant to dance today. That's because I'm so tired, and then I just let me not dance today, but then just play the music. But Mommy just came. Now, who am I? When she says let's dance, and I will say no, she just woke me up, and I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Mommy Pechi. God bless you. Thank you for being a mother to me. I appreciate everyone here. Welcome, guys. Cornelis Oku Dili Ezokeke. Yes, I have been energized. Yeah, I started very dull, but thank God for her. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for the thumbs up as well. Thank you. You're catching your breath as well. Yeah, you are so amazing, Mommy. Thank you for this. Thank you. God bless you. Even if that's the only thing I do today, I am so okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, welcome once again. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Like I said, today we'll be discussing the beauty of marriage. And then there's a question I ask. Will you do it all over with your present spouse now? If you are to do it again, are you going to do it with your present spouse? Are you going to do it with the man you're with right now, or the woman you're with right now? Are you still going to do it again? What are those things you enjoy in your marriage? Now, the reason for bringing today's topic like this is because a lot of people dread marriage. A lot of young men and young women dread marriage. Like when you mention marriage, it's the last thing on their mind. It's the last thing they want to do. They don't want to hear the word, because when you say marriage, they say, like, forget, for now, marriage is not on my agenda. Why? Because of all the negative things they hear are concerning marriage, all the negativities they see on social media. You open the news today, it is marriage, but it is not a good side. Rather, all the information you hear are horrible stories of either spousal killing or betrayal or cheating, one negative news or the other. And it is scary. But I know, in as much as we know that marriage is not bed of roses, we know that yes, it can't be rosy all year round. It cannot just be a rainy season in marriage all year round. Yes, we know that. But even at that, it shouldn't be a thorn on our flesh. And we know there are successful marriages out there. We know there are people enjoying their marriages today. There are people who are happy in their marriages today. There are people who will do it over and over with the same spouse they are with right now. And those are the people I want to talk to today. Those are the people I want them to jump on the stream today to share with us the good testimony, the good side of their marriage. Something to encourage those who are panicking, those who are scared of commitment, those who don't want to, who don't want to walk down the aisle, those who would rather remain in a relationship for the next 10 years, but are afraid. They are too afraid to walk down the aisle. They are too afraid to bring home a woman. They are too scared to get committed to a man. We want to share great testimonies today. So if you know you have a good testimony, there is something you are enjoying about your marriage. There's a secret to your successful marriage. There's a reason why you are so happy today, both for the men and the women. Please drop in the comment section in the chat room. And also you can jump on the link I am dropping, because today is all about the good side of marriage, the beauty of marriage. Marriage cannot be all gory. Marriage cannot be that scary. Marriage cannot be giving people panic attack. Because if it is, no, people will not be wedding every Saturday. So yet we see people get married every Saturday. Every blessed Saturday, people are getting married. In as much as we know that, yes, it can be rosy all round. We know that quite all right. Oh, you're fresh one, you're my welcome. Thank you. So, you miss me and mommy dance. Hey, can see me sweating. You miss Mommy Fechi dance. So we did serious dance here. See me sweating. Mommy is also catching her breath right now. Dalorine, welcome, Queen. I appreciate you. Like I said, would you do it all over? What are those beautiful things you enjoy in marriage? Because people don't just get married. There's a reason why you're married. You didn't get married because people are getting married. You didn't get married because, oh, it's time to get married. There must be something about that man. There must be something about that woman that made you decide to say, no, this is my final bus stop. No, with this person, no. I am not leaving this bus stop. This is the only person I want to spend the rest of my life with. With this man here, I am promised peace. With this man here, peace is assured. Rest of mind is assured. We have been hearing a lot of negative things about marriage. But when it comes to, yeah, Oyoyo, Miss Mommy. Oyoyo, you will come and pay so that we'll play the song back for you. Yeah. There are so many beautiful things about marriage. People get married for a reason. They don't just get married. Yeah, we know there are people who were bundled or forced into marriage. But for those ones who are enjoying the bliss and the beauty and the blessings of marriage, we want to share what are those secrets. What are those things that make your marriage successful, that makes them work? Why are you married to that man? Why are you married to that woman? Why did you decide that this is the end of it? This is the bus stop for you. We have somebody in here. Hey, Oyo, Wanyoma. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Good
Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good evening from here.
Now God go bless
you. Missed our dance.
Now God go bless Mommy Faith you. Chai. Your daughter-in-laws, they never see waiting. They never know waiting they get.
You know when you spoke, Oyoyo, I told you that I'm feeling sick. Yeah. That I'm not feeling okay. You can see from my eyes even that I am not that okay. But when Mommy came, I didn't want to dance. You know, I usually dance when I'm starting. I didn't want to dance. Mommy now said, she came here for the dance. And I said, okay, I just have to get up.
You see?
And we did. You keep me feeling so excited already.
You see?
Yeah.
Honestly, good to be here, host. Good to be here.
Thank you so much. Your Maya girls, welcome. Thank you, gorgeous woman. Please, guys, kindly thumbs up the stream as you're coming up. Okay, don't forget, thumbs up the stream. Welcome, Jeremiah girls. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Like I said, today we may not be long here because I just want to talk about the beauty of marriage today. Enough of sad stories. Enough, Oyoyo. Enough of all those, no, cheating husband today, cheating wife tomorrow. Woman carry belle, go for another man. Vehicles parked at owner's risk and all those stories. Woman chasing after her husband and then buy in the process. Enough of all those things. We want to talk about the beauty of being married. Why are people getting married? And I'm asking the question, are you going to do it over and over with this same man, with this same woman again, if you ask to? If you are asked to do this all over again, Queen, are you going to do it over again?
All right. Marriage, if I would say marriage is a beautiful thing, but it's only a beautiful thing when you marry the right person. If you marry somebody's husband out of desperation, marriage is the worst thing that happened to you. We treated desperation yesterday, so I just had to do a recap on that. Then if you marry someone for benefit, because some people still marry for benefit. If you marry someone for benefit, once you derive that benefit, that marriage is fulfilled, and that's the end of enjoyment for you.
Absolutely.
You've gotten what you're looking for. But if you marry for the fact that you want to be married, and you marry the right man, marriage is sweet.
It can be sweet.
I tell you. And the question, will I do it again with my husband? Definitely 1,000%.
Hallelujah.
I would do it again with him. The only condition I have here, we must start on time. When I mean on time, I will be around maximum will be for me will be 25, and then
I wanted to say 25 too.
You see, he will be 30. You understand? So You know,
I tell you the truth.
this question you asked me, we've asked ourselves this question many times in my home, my husband and I. Because so many
Lady
times
Tosh, welcome.
he will say, "Hi, I wish I met you when I was in college." That kind of a thing. I
Yeah,
say, well, unfortunately, you're meeting me now, or rather, fortunately, you're meeting me now. So we should better enjoy it now. So it's
yeah.
a good thing when you have the right partner. When I mean
Mm,
a right partner that will not give you headache, that when you go
mm,
to bed, definitely you have peace of mind. When you're waking up in the morning, you're smiling because you rested well. That's just it.
yes.
Marriage is a beautiful thing. Marriage is not one do it all or okay do it all. Marriage is
Mm-mm,
an understanding between the two. When you see your partner is weak, the one that is strong will pick it up from there. When you see this one is also, it goes vice versa. But because of where we are from, a woman, so far you're a wife, you do everything in the home. The man's responsibility is to put food on the table. And
mm,
sometimes women and what we do are not appreciated. Okay. And that
mm,
starts putting some cracks in relationship, cracks in the marriage. But whereby
mm,
you are appreciated for what you do, and that appreciation, you're also giving it back, because if it's not, it's a reciprocal thing. If a man is appreciating you, likewise wife, appreciate your husband. You don't have to wait
yes.
until he buys you a gift before you know, you say, "Oh, you're such a good man." No.
You're so
With or
sweet.
Yeah, with or without gift, appreciate your husband. It could be just
Mm,
taking the trash to the trash bin. "Oh honey, thank you, thanks for doing that." It could be making breakfast. Appreciate him. Marriage is a
yeah,
beautiful thing. Honestly, Saturdays in
it
my house,
is.
even my mother knows that Saturdays in my house is a special thing for us, because
Mm.
daddy makes breakfast. Okay. And he
Oh, God.
makes the best pancake in
Hey,
the world.
single, so can you hear this? Please hold that thought. Lady Posh, welcome. BMC, welcome. Triple Mela, welcome. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Please kindly smash the like. Nello side, welcome. We are discussing the beauty of marriage. We know that there are a lot of negative things. Oh, domestic violence, abuse here and there, cheating here and there, all the negativity. But today we are talking about the beauty of marriage. And I'm asking the question, will you still do it over and over with your spouse, with this woman you are with today, with this same man? Will you still do it over? And then what do you enjoy most in your marriage? What is that thing that spiced up your marriage? What is that thing that makes it glitter? What is the secret ingredient in your marriage that has made it work between you and your spouse? That's what we are discussing. And the link is there. Please, it's testimony time today. We want to just paint we want to paint the street of marriage red and blue, Oh, how do they call it? Is it not red? We want to
Is
paint the
right.
street of marriage red today. So it's all about testimony on the beauty of marriage to encourage someone out there who is seeing only the negative aspect of marriage. That's what we are discussing today. Oh, please go on. You say Saturdays your husband cook. Like, I can't imagine the joy and the laughter with the
That,
children having so much
that
fun watching daddy cook every
I
Saturday.
tell you, Saturdays are special days in my home. Saturday morning breakfast. He makes the best pancake in the world. It's not because
Oh,
I
Cornelius,
gone.
can you hear that?
Yeah, BMC, I know you're hearing me. Perkins cannot make a good pancake when it compares to my husband. Um,
I
I,
hope
I
he will
hope,
give IHOPs a run
yeah,
for their money.
not make
Woo!
the pancake.
Rejoice TV, welcome.
I tell you, I hope
IHOPs
pancake. Yeah,
will
I hope.
come and collect recipe from your husband.
I tell you. He makes the best pancake every Saturday, every morning, and I don't take those for granted. My mother knows everybody coming to my house most times, they're coming, okay, thank God it's Saturday, let's enjoy breakfast. So, and that makes me feel comfortable in the morning on Saturday. I don't have to worry for breakfast, because it's
Mm,
actually a meeting time for us, because on Monday to Friday, we're all rushing out in the morning, kids going to school, we're going to work. So that Saturday is like communion time for us. We all
woo!
at the same table, and we just set the table, we'll watch daddy do his thing, And then we had good, sumptuous breakfast made by daddy. So I don't know how else I can say it, but I am one of those lucky ones, if I'll put it this way. I
Mm.
am extremely, extremely lucky in this sense. And
Oh, God.
this, and like I said, we never did all this long courtship and all of that. The person I had wanted to marry that gave me heartache, you understand? I thank God every day that I didn't end up with that person, because
Mm.
by now I would have headed to court for divorce. Simple.
Oh, God.
You understand? So when I met him, he was like, okay, fine. It's just like the first time he saw my pictures, he was already sealed. Even before we met physically, you understand? But
Love
I
is sweet. Oh,
I thank God
God.
every
Oh, you
I
hold it, yeah, hold it, please don't rush. This love is doing my body somehow. Try. Oh my God, love is sweet. Hey, Rose Hujo, welcome. Thank you so much. Esther's Chronicles, welcome. Lady Posh, welcome. Lucy Chioma, welcome. Thank you, guys. Rejoice TV, welcome, gorgeous queens. I appreciate you, kings and queens here. Thank you so much for coming, and thanks for the thumbs up. And in case you have forgotten to smash it, go ahead and smash the like. And we're discussing all about the beauty of marriage. Enough of the sad news. Today is Friday. We want a couple to go in there to the inner chamber, go down on their knees and thank God and appreciate God for bringing them together. We want a couple who have not been intimate for a very long time to hold themselves and devour themselves this weekend. We want somebody, a son of man, to look at his woman and say, I thank God for the day you said yes to me. We want a woman to say, God, I thank you for giving me the grace that day I said yes to this man. That is what we are painting. We are tired. We have been hearing negative news. We know that marriage is not a bed of roses. I will keep saying it. And again, it shouldn't be a thorn on the flesh. There are people living in wonderful homes today. There are people enjoying their marriage. There are people who feel like this marriage is heaven on earth. They're already having a taste of heaven in the marriage, like in this institution called marriage. And we want to appreciate marriage today. We want to appreciate the beauty of this sacred union that God himself instituted. So it's testimony all about marriage. And Oyoyo here is sharing, oh God, too much love story. Oh, Father, I'm melting here. Oh, Cornelius, can you hear this testimony? Can
you
you
can
hear it? Please, guys, the link is there. You can jump on it and come and share your testimony about marriage. What makes your marriage work? What is that secret ingredient? How have you been holding up? What is that thing that has been driving you to? What is the force behind your successful marriage? That is what we are sharing today. Well, your man, please go on. Let me be falling in love gradually
you
here.
can be
Oh,
serious.
ouch!
Honestly,
I love Fridays because
it's
I get to be very naughty.
I know. I know you're warming up for your naughty mood. Mm.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh
Honestly,
yo.
marriage is a
Hmm.
good marriage is a good thing.
It
I
is.
don't know. I
It
don't
is.
know how else to say it, but I really thank God for my husband.
Hmm.
I've said it a lot of times to my family. If they see me pack up the marriage, just know that it's my fault, and it's not something
Hmm.
somebody can easily admit. But I have to say that because I've seen somebody who is good and who is very kind to me,
The guy
irrespective
is too good.
of anything. You
Oh
understand?
God.
Especially coming with the fact of us living here, everything in the US is financial. When I mean financial, people are guiding their money so specially. My husband's own goes straight to my account or more. So
Hell.
he doesn't.
Oh yo. Oh yo, please. Can you repeat that again? Some husbands need to hear this thing. Some husbands need to, I'm not saying what works for A works for B, but they need to, you know what I'm saying? That they need to hear this. That trust.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah,
is something very valuable and vital here.
absolutely.
Hmm.
He he's not afraid whether it's going to be misused because he knows definitely he can trust this person with his funds. So when you do auto debit with your employer, it goes straight to my bank account. And
Whoa.
one debit card, one bank card, one. We don't
Hey!
have. So, and that's it's been like that for since we all started this. After the second year in marriage, that was when everything changed. And I'm not seeing anything changing otherwise. Rather, we keep improving. Okay. We keep improving,
Mm,
like you grow older, your taste changes, things changes. So you keep improving, adapting with other things that might come with in the course of the relationship. So I would say he's a good man. When I came here, the first time I joined him, I already told him, see, my first car in Nigeria was a brand new car. My sister warned me when I was buying a car in Lagos, say, listen, young lady, you want to buy a car, better go and take a higher purchase and buy a brand new car, because don't call me in the middle of the night that your car stopped at Third Mainland Bridge. I will not come to rescue you. So based on that experience of what my sister told me, so I went ahead as a banker. I bought a brand new car. That was my first car. So when I met my house, I said, see, Oga, the first car I drove in my life, my very own, was a brand new car. Do you know what this man did? He made sure he bought me a brand new car when I had no job. I'm just nursing baby. I was not working. He didn't put me under the pressure. Oh yeah, go and start working. Mm-mm. I stayed
oh,
home
good.
for 4 years and 6 months after my son
Mm.
started the
Do we
job.
have husbands here? Hold that thought. Mommy Fetch, you welcome, ma. Do we have
Thank
husbands
you.
in the chat here? Can you see the level of trust we are talking about here in marriage? The level of respect, love, and value. Welcome, Nike. Welcome, Rose Hudro. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Please smash the like, okay, in case you have forgotten. Hit the like. We are sharing good testimonies about marriage to encourage people out there that marriage is not hell. It's not that scary. It's
No,
only you that can make it work. It's only you that can make it a success. Thank you guys for coming. Mommy Pet, you welcome. Oh, Yo-Yo is giving us
Thank
great
you.
testimony. And God, I'm falling. I feel like getting married all over, like
I,
today again. Hey!
I mean, I missed your dance, but I've gone to rewind to watch it.
Yes, so all the people in this chat, go and start from the beginning and see my dance, the
Honestly,
opening
Yes,
dance
so
of this live stream. You all need to see it. Yes.
yes. So
after the stream, go and rewatch and see us digging it.
I'm
Eh,
I,
using two devices, so I had to use a yo-yo sword to go from to the
so
beginning to watch it.
after after the dance, I have to go down and put the fan on to cool down before I came back again.
I am still with the fan and sweating here, mommy. Esther's Chronicles,
Honestly,
jump back on the link. I think you came up and dropped again.
All of you,
It's
all of
not
you are
that,
making
it's
me
not
feel
hell.
so young. I love it. I love it.
yeah,
Mommy.
yeah. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Honestly, it is indeed a good thing. I've had my sisters. They visited me. My sisters. Like I said, I'm a lucky person in the sense that I usually every year I'll have a sister or brother come to visit from, you know, maybe Nigeria or wherever they are. And some of them stayed like a month, 2 months, and all. Even my brother-in-laws, they've all come to stay with me 2 months, 1 month, and all of that. So some of my sisters will call me that you're so lucky that your husband is a good man. We
Mm.
all know our Igbo men. They are difficult people, if I'll put it that way. Some of them don't
Tell
say
me
I am
about
sorry.
it.
Some of them, they don't know how to say, I am sorry. That ego is 100% there. So sometimes my husband will tell me that I don't know what is wrong with this, your Igbo people. That's how they cause confusion in the meeting because they have a group here. They will go and be arguing and arguing. Please, sometimes you let go so that peace can reign. I say, not everybody will see it that way. Not everybody. They want to show themselves. So that's why they want to be heard. And they take that manner and went back to their wives. You understand? They don't say they are sorry when they offend. Some will, instead of saying sorry, they will go and buy you gift and all of that. But they don't know that a woman will always want to hear, I am sorry, sweetheart. What I did the other day, apologize, forgive me, blah, blah, blah. And that makes life
Mm.
simple for a woman.
Oh.
So I would say for me, I am grateful that I met the Amayarabo Junior of Ndoki. I will put it that way. And and I don't know how to say it. The first time I told you how we met, how we married, you already know the story. The first time my husband took me to introduce me to his larger community in the whole of US during a convention, he told them that this is my wife, gave my name, gave me all the accolades that I was able to acquire as a young person, and now said that her name is Oyoyo Ndoki, and that's what I call her. Please, Omonem not here. If you don't like what I'm calling my wife, when you get to your home, find a good name and call your wife. You know, it was like warning. That's what you must call her. And then he went to the village. If you call me by Ife, he said, no, it's not just if he's Oyoyo Ndoki. So his people in the village, that's what they now call me. If you're calling me former's phone, make sure you greet me as Oyoyo first before any other name. Oyoyo is not my given name. You know, it's not my given
name. The one and only wife of this man.
Oyoyo is not my given name.
The wife of Odogu himself. Barbara Happiness, welcome. Nike K World, welcome.
That's the name.
Oyoyo.
I'm be coming down. That's the name they know me in the community where I live. If you come here and say you're looking for me with my given name, you can't find me. But the moment you ask a Nigerian, please, I'm looking for Oyoyo Ndoki, they will just take you straight to where you find me. Okay. And I'm thankful. The only thing every day, sometimes I ask God, how I wish I met this man when I was 25, when I was just finishing from my master's degree. Would have been so much fun. Do you understand? But it is what it is. We met how many years? Not too long, 13 years ago. So I'm still grateful. Okay. I'm still thankful. He's a good man. That does not mean he does not have his own flaws, okay? That does not mean. But when I said he's a very good man, easy to apologize. He can never ask you anything without saying please. I've never seen that before all my life. Where somebody, before the person asks you, give me a remote control, for example, there is a please attached to it. And when you bring it, there is thank you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I never saw that. I had a relationship before I married my husband. I never heard that from the person I dated. I never did. I wouldn't say I didn't hear that from my father because I wasn't privileged to know who my father was. I was a toddler when he died, so I have nothing to recollect about him or his relationship with my mother. So whatever I'm seeing now, this is it. And before I conclude, I remember before getting married, there are certain things I said in prayers. One of them was, I don't want one particular man in my village who happens to be the eldest man that will give you palm wine to give to your husband. I don't want him to give me palm wine. So God, you have a choice. Is either on the day I will get married, he will not be around, he will travel, or I must insist that my brother, who is down the line in terms of age, will pass the wine to me, or the man must have been old and dead. Those were my prayers. And again, I said, Lord, I never experienced what it is to have a father. I want someone I will look up to like my father, someone that will treat me like my brother. And before wife is the least of it. I said I need a father figure, someone like who treat me as a sister, someone like my brother. I need a friend before I'll now talk about needing a husband. So in that category, that's how I wanted it. A father, a brother, a friend, a lover, and then a husband. There were 5 things I asked. And to God be the glory. He granted me. Before I got married, that man in my village, he has aged and died before I got married. So he was never there. And then God gave me someone, I call him daddy because my children made me to call him daddy. They were calling him by the name I call him. I felt embarrassed. So we switched to daddy. I got tired of daddy. I said, okay, he's now papi. Okay. So I look up to him. like a father. If I'm so confused, sometimes I say, Daddy, come, oh, come, come, come. What do you think about this? And I look up to him like my brother because he treats me with that love that you can get from blood related. There is this covering you get from your brother. There is this advice.
Hey,
There is this
hallelujah.
love you get from your brother. That's what I see. And then a friend, somebody I can joke with him, eh? Sometimes he will not even understand what I'm speaking in my Anambra Igbo. I will all laugh about it. And he does not
Hey,
ever get angry. So, having said all of these, guys, marriage is a good thing. The only thing, we have to be patient to meet the right person. Like I said, there was somebody I was hopeful. We've even gone for introduction. My mother said it's not happening. And she stood her ground, spoke to all my siblings. Nobody supported me. I was a loner standing in that my marriage journey. When I saw nobody was supporting me, I had to quit. The day I met my husband and married, what my mother did was to call me after the whole thing, called me on the phone. Now you have married your own. I say, hey, you be God, you don't go ask God. I was still angry with my mother. That was in my 6 months when I married. I was still angry that she spoiled the first relationship, the first marriage proposal, kind of. But today, down the line, am I angry? No. I am blessed because what she saw as an elderly person sitting down, I was standing still. I didn't see that.
hallelujah.
Amazing.
Hallelujah. Mommy, welcome. Mommy, one moment. Let
Thank
me
you.
welcome people so that I don't interrupt you. Hey, this testimony is too hot. Do you people clap here at all? Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fabro Happiness, Gorgeous Queen. I appreciate you for joining us tonight. Nemuzo, Wanyoma, my own angel, Whitey angel. Dalurinde, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, Experience Africa, good to have you. King, welcome. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you. Like I said, today we are discussing everything beautiful about marriage. What is that secret ingredient? What is that thing making your marriage work out? What is that thing that makes it a success? What are those things you and your husband have been doing that has kept your marriage going? And that is what we're discussing today. And the question here is, will you do it over and over with that person you are with that same woman, with that same man? Because I want this weekend somebody to go down on his or her knees and say, God, I thank you for my partner. That is the essence of tonight's stream. Thank you guys. Welcome. Please kindly smash the like in case you haven't done so. Please click the like. And Oyoyo Fresh has just finished giving us a thunderous testimony. A testimony that will shut the mouth of the devil. That is the testimony she just shared. And I just feel like getting married all over again. Honestly. Thank you so much, Wanyoma. Mommy Fechi is
Thank
here.
you.
Esther's world is here. Mommy Fechi, the floor is open, ma. Hey!
Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Sitting here listening to Yo-Yo is just like I'm hearing the story of my husband. But before I even go on, I'm so glad that we brought this topic up tonight because all the time what you hear is about horrible things about marriage. Even people who are married are just disheartened. To them, it's like maybe the next time my husband or my wife will start behaving that way because that's what we hear, negative things, somebody running after side chick and get killed, somebody doing this and get that. People are just like, there's always bad things being heard about marriage. I know I've been doing this marriage series, but obviously I only do like 8 minutes, 10 minutes sit down video. We cannot discuss. So this kind of open discussion is where you can actually talk more about things. Now
Absolutely.
we are personalizing it tonight. We are personalizing it tonight. So I'm going to be personal and talk about my own. I don't have really a lot to say because I never, people who have heard my story before, I never really dated my husband. I was very young when I got married and very early 20s, and I never really dated him. But the marriage, just like Oyoyo said, I see in my husband a brother, somebody that I look up to. I know I had my dad up to a few years ago, but I still looked at my husband as a brother and as a father figure because the way he handles things is different from the way I handle things. And also, there's something Oyoyo said when she started. Marriage is sweet if you marry your own husband or your own wife. So
Yes.
don't look at other marriages and think, oh, look at those people. Maybe because you did not marry your own husband, you did not marry your own wife.
Mm.
Maybe you rushed into it because my mates are getting married. Oh, ndị ọgbọ m anụchago nwunye. So because of that, people just rush into it by all means, and that's when there's no way. The foundation is wrong. When the foundation is wrong, there's no way. No matter what you do, you can pray from today till tomorrow. If the foundation is wrong, you will struggle a lot in that marriage. So
Mm.
we have to always take time before we get into marriage. So my own story mimics what Oyoyo is saying. For example, I think I've told that story before. Many years ago, when my husband turned 50, I did a surprise party for him. Our sons were much younger, so but they helped me to plan this surprise party plus other friends, and it was nerve-wracking because all the things he would have done for me, I couldn't ask him because it was surprise. We don't want him to know what was going on. But one thing that stood out was that we both have joint accounts where we put our money, and we also have our separate accounts where so if you want to do anything, you just go and do it. But with the joint account, that's where we do every other thing. Do you know that the party I organized for him at that time, the money was spent from our joint account. All the money I used was from that joint account. Obviously, my husband saw that money was going. He did not question it because he knew, trust is very important. He knew who he married.
Trust.
He knew that wherever that
Trust.
money was going, maybe it was for something that will benefit the family. That's how we look at money in this marriage. That's how we look at money. There's nothing like, if you ever hear that money is a problem in fact, for us and somebody else, never mind for us as husband and wife, then that's not us. So he never asked where the money went. So it was after all the surprise and everything. I said to him, didn't you notice that the money in that joint accounts went down drastically? You didn't even ask where it was going. I said, well, where will it go? It was you and I have the accounts. It was you and I that have the accounts. So wherever it went, you knew what you were using it for. So why would I question? This is what I'm talking
Trust.
about. This is trust. And
Trust.
now other women should not go and say to your husband, did you hear that? Because you have to earn the trust of your husband or your wife. If I'm that kind of woman that will take the money and start, but all these designer things, when people put on a watch and they tell me that this watch is a designer or it costs £350, I don't even notice. I don't see the difference between that watch and the one I'm wearing. So things like that don't faze me. So because of that, he knew he married. Now, whatever I'm going to use that money for, maybe it's for charity work. Maybe there's somebody in need I've used it for. That's where his mind will go. Not that I'm going to use it for recklessly. So trust. So people should not be going and saying, oh, my husband doesn't do that with me. He will be asking, where did that £1 go? Where did that £10 go? That is because there's no trust. So when you have trust and you really trust who you are married to, then marriage can be so sweet. Are there
Ah.
challenges? Of course, there are challenges. But for us, our own challenges were over the last first few years. And obviously, when we are raising up children, we raised up 4 children in this UK with nobody. So there was that challenge of, we are so stressed, you're doing this, but we worked together. We worked so much together that it made it so easy that when my mother-in-law came here, she was looking at both of us thinking, wow. That's why when we went to Nigeria and people started talking rubbish about my husband betting the children, my mother-in-law stopped them immediately and said, you need to go there and see how they struggle, 2 of them. So just leave him alone to do what he normally does for the children. So that's the thing. When there's understanding and there's mutual respect, no matter what you are going through, no matter what you are going through in that marriage, you will just keep enjoying it. And if you endure, if you are able to endure those years of children growing up, and then when they are out, and just how 2 of you started, that's how 2 of you will end. So we have to work on our marriage from the beginning. But the only way we can work on it successfully is if we marry our own husbands and our own wives. When you see people struggling, they do everything they can. They struggle. They tell you, I do this for him, I do that for him, and he still goes out to look for other women. The foundation was very wrong. the foundation was wrong. If you are doing everything you should do as a wife, if you know what I mean, and then keeping yourself the way you should and everything, and the man still has the eye. In fact, I remember one day, sometime when I discussed with my husband, and we were talking about men that actually go out and look at other men, and he would just laugh, and he would say, I'll say it in Igbo. He say, "Achụchabeghị m ofu nke m na-achọ ọkwa ịchụ onye ọzọ." Meaning that he hasn't even finished with this one. That this one is enough for him. That he's getting everything he wants. Why would he look outside? That's what he normally say. He'll just laugh and say that he doesn't know why men do that, because because anything that you want, no, age is not. It's not a barrier. When you start early to service yourselves, you know what I mean by servicing, then there's no engine anyhow. The engine will not jam anyhow. So once you are making sure that you are doing what you should do as husband and wife, will I marry my husband again? Of course. I've told him, because he's 7 years old. He's 7 years older. I said to him, I'll be 100, you'll be 107, and then we'll still be holding hands together as husband and wife. We talk
Mommy,
about
don't
that.
make me cry here. I'm tearing up seriously here. These testimonies that are swelling my heart. Like, I can't contain the joy I feel tonight.
People need to hear this, because all they hear is bad things, and they think it's the same. I don't know whether I can't see the child, but I don't know whether Esther's Chronicle is still here. Yes, Esther's Chronicle. We went to Zurich. He didn't know my husband before, but he was just looking at him that day. He said, "Oh, Daddy is just so calm." What you saw that day, Esther, is what he is, in and out. No pretense. That's him. No complaint. What Yoyo was saying about please and thank you, the same thing here. My husband will step on an ant on the floor. He will say, "Oh," he'll be feeling sorry for that ant on the floor that he stepped on. That's how polite he is. So it doesn't take anything for people to be like this, but we cannot all be the same. All the husbands cannot be the same. All the wives cannot be the same, but we can work on things. We can make it work. We can make it work by pointing out things that we actually want in our marriage. I was saying this in one of my marriage series. Get some of these questions. Ask your spouses these questions from time to time. Keep renewing your vow in such a way that you are asking, are we still doing this? Oh, when we married initially, we were doing this. Why did we stop doing this? Is there anything I'm doing that just keep doing these things? And trust me, as you get older, and as those children that people are using as a cocoon, those children will grow and be gone, and it will just be two of you. And if you have not worked at things initially, you are going to grow up, get into that, remain in that. Some people remain in marriage because they don't want to separate or get divorced. They remain there, but they're so miserable. I don't want to live a miserable life. You want to have peace, and if you have a peaceful home, you are already in your own heaven on earth. If you have a peaceful home and a peaceful husband who you will just have to say that you will marry over and over again, if there's anything like that. So that's what we'll be aiming for. But we need to work on it. Yeah.
Please, I want to see hallelujah on the chat. For those who want to tap into good testimonies, you want your marriage to be sweeter than it is right now, please just be dropping the hallelujah. These are great testimonies. Today, before I came up, I was like, God, what do I talk about today? When I came up, I was a bit down. I was like, God, what do I talk about? I don't know, but give me what? Give me something to talk about today. Because every day I come here, I want to talk about something positive, something that will touch life, something that will change life. Lord, give me. And I sat down, I did all I could, then it just struck me. Why don't you talk about the positive aspect of marriage? People are scared of marriage. People are dreading marriage. They are afraid of commitment. Why don't we paint the street of marriage red today so that people will understand that it is not just all the negativity. It is not about the bad news. There is something sweeter. People are enjoying blissful marriage today. So that is why we are here. And I'm so glad. You know why I'm cheering? Because I feel fulfilled already. I am so happy to hear this testimony, and I know a lot of people will hear this, and they will also work and improve on their marriage. Welcome, Getting It Right with Olivia. Thank you guys for your comments in the chat. Esther's Word, are you here? Sister Esther, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Hello?
can hear you, Queen.
That's good. I'm in the kitchen cooking, and you know what? The reason why I came up here is because when I had Oyoyo talking, it was the best music in my ear. Well, I couldn't even stay down there. I just wanted to come closer to her so that I can tap the blessing. And again, it was that she, yeah, she was so like seriously. Oh, people always talk about negative things about marriage. You know, all the time people are just tired of hearing negative things about marriage, people breaking out, people, all those negative things about marriage. But when I heard Oyoyo talking, I was like, wow, wow. And then Ify, again, she touches my soul. I like listening to her channel. She just said amazing things about marriages. That is very true. Like marriage is amazing thing, and I can't say it enough. Or you say this, if you say this, if you meet the right person. If you meet the right person, and again, if you know exactly why are you in this relationship? Why did you marry each other? Are you comfortable? Are you thinking in the same way? Are you talking the right, singing the right music or the same music? Like, what are you? What are you doing in the marriage? That is the most important thing. And again, if you put God first in your marriage and tell God to guide you, that is one thing I know that things will go back good in your marriage because I can't say people who marry and fall apart, they are bad. When they saw each other, they loved each other, they were there for each other. Maybe they even those they will be there for each other forever. And maybe because of some things, maybe um, it did not end up well. Okay, so what I can say that marriage is a good thing, and we put God first, and again, good communication in your marriage, good communication in your marriage is very important because like they always say, marriage is not a bed of roses, right? There are always people, uh, there are always those conflicts in a family. You can't say, we don't fight in my family, people fight over few things. It doesn't matter what kind of fight. But when you're in that moment of falling, like fighting, or maybe you are not in good terms with your partner, what do you do to settle things? Like, what do you do to bring things back to the way they always are? Like, to bring that good vibe, happiness, celebrate each other, love each other, like for real? Eh? What do you do? You communicate, you tell each other the truth of what, things like that. So, um, yes, that is very it's very good to hear. And like I said, the only reason I came here, I came to tap the blessings. I came to tap the blessings. It's amazing discussion. It is good. It's empowering, especially to the ladies who always are scared of getting married because of what they see out there. We want just to tell them that if you get married for the right reason. Don't get married and you want to what can I say? There's this thing I want to say and it's just slipping off my mind. Like, get married and stick to your partner. Get married and
Yes.
stick to your family. Don't go out there and start listening to other people and figuring other people's behavior. You don't know why they do that. Maybe, for example, your husband is just a simple person who likes things just simple, and you get friends who influence you with wanting to show you that you don't have enough love from your husband if you don't get material things. If you don't get that Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors watch and things like that. And then you start having that moody faces, you start calling your husband stingy, somebody who is living you know, uh what? a poor lifestyle and things like that, that is when you start causing commotion in your family, and things like that are not good. Like you say, like living a fancy lifestyle, you don't know where those people get money from in the first place, and you don't know why your husband wants you to live that simple lifestyle that you have in your family. So yeah, things like that. And what did I want? What I just saving for my what I just saving for my head. And again, me for me, okay, as in for me and my marriage, one thing I thank God in my marriage is like I'm so grateful that He gave me the right partner, someone who is just quiet and calm. He's very quiet and calm. He doesn't like drama, and he supports me. And one thing I really, really love about marriage, my marriage, and every woman who's married there can attest to this. When you get in commotion with your husband, you sit there and you sit there together, and he never walks out on you. Their family, when you start getting like, when you start getting fights on even small things, they walk away, and you end up seeing them the following day. Where did that person go? Where is this person running away from his family? And you can imagine the trauma and the stress that person when he walks out of your house and leave you alone. Maybe you are fighting over something small instead of sitting there and sort it out. Maybe if the kind of a person who likes to keep quiet, just keep quiet and sit there, but at least you can see each other. We are in, we are having that commotion, but we are there, we can see each other. That is very good. And when if they don't walk away from you, you will have time to talk and discuss about what's happening and things like that. So me, I'm just so grateful that I am very stubborn. But my husband is always there for me, and he never walks away from me when I'm doing that. Sometimes we know ourselves. He has never walked away from me, and he just sit down and settle. And no day a day has passed without settling our differences. And funny enough, it's not big differences. It's just because of a remote control. I thank God because of such fights, just because of remote control, or maybe you are watching a certain movie and instead of you want to change to another channel, and maybe I will start, things like that. It's me, I wouldn't say that I have ever had that big fight and like I hear from people. So I'm just so grateful, and it has not come to a that time that he will just leave me and get stressed and fight over everything, but he's a calm man. And again, another thing is on the last one now to say marriage is a beautiful thing because we are looking for a life partner, people that someone that you can deal with in future when you are lonely, when your kids leave you. And again, a partner when you start making, when you get married, that is the time you start your journey. You get your kids, you enjoy them together. You have to build this lovely, memorable memories together. Like how children start school. You have all the memories of all those good and lovely times together. Those tracks are very important so that when these kids leave you, number one, they will learn to respect you and they will learn to live the way mommy and daddy were living when they go and get married out there. They will eager your footsteps instead because they don't want, because that is love. It's love that they are used to see in their family. You see, that is always what I pray in my family, so that at least my kids and my kids can figure out what we have, and it's not a pretend, it's pure joy, pure love. And I'm not saying we don't fight, we fight over remote. Maybe we hear this or movies or something, and there are those moments, and we are going to grow old together, like I tell you. We are going to grow old
Wow.
together. That's my
Yeah.
prayer. And yeah, so guys, don't fear what to just to respect
Hallelujah.
that altar. It's like altar, it is delicate, it is fragile. Marriage is fragile. I'm telling you, but you know what? Trust each other, believe in each other, love each other, communicate well with each other. I knew communication is the key. And again, always be in the same page. Always be in the same page, and God will help you. And again, put God first. Put God first. Like seriously, it is funny, but I know God answers all prayers. And if I tell you guys, I pray the kind of prayers I pray to God, sometimes I just laugh. I just laugh because I ask for whatever feels in my heart, I will pray over it. And when I saw this man, I had to pray. I said, God, let him be, let him be on a crash or something. But up to today, he's still the one and only, and I thank God for him. So I have to remember that prayer because that tells me that God can answer any prayer. And then somebody may say, oh, how can you meet somebody at the time and then you start praying for him? You don't know him. No, you tell God he is the right person for me, please. And you just God sees how you feel about him, and So that's my testimony. But guys, let me tell you that marriage is a fixed thing. Like you say, it is a fixed thing when you meet the right person, when you are in the same page, when you communicate well, when you trust each other, and when? Tell me another when. Okay,
Hallelujah. 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 That's all I can say on this great testimony.
Yeah, it is empowering. That's why I came because I love such topics. Because I respect families, I respect marriages, and yes, those are the kind of topics I really really love to want to hear. And positive vibes towards families because it is true. There are people who are living it, who are loving it, and maybe unfortunately somebody had misfortune and yours did not work. Let's say that it was not the right rib, it's not the right man. And if you are a man, it's not the right woman, and the right woman and the right side will come and you will feel how I'm feeling. I'm feeling right now. Okay, bye guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this amazing testimony. Thank you so much. And I believe a lot of people are connecting to these wonderful testimonies. Like I have heard testimonies here that are making me teary, tears of joy and gladness to know that there are women who are still enjoying their marriages today. Thank you so much, amazing Queen Esther. Thank you so much. Welcome, Aziza TV. Welcome, This Kitchen. I appreciate you. Welcome, AE29, Gorgeous Queen. I appreciate every one of you here. Thank you so much for joining us on today's Love Night with Spice. And we are discussing the beauty of marriage. What are those beautiful things about your marriage? Are you married? What are those beautiful things that have been making your marriage work out? What are those beautiful testimonies you wish to share? You wish to share with everyone here to let them know that marriage is not a thorn on the flesh. It's not all about the negativity. Yes, we know those negativities are there. We know there are few marriages that have hit the rock. But in as much as we know these negative things, we equally know that there are people enjoying a wonderful marriage, blissful marriage, peaceful marriage. That like even when they share these testimonies with you, you have to look at them and say, is it even really? Is it true? I beg you, is it not marriage? I beg. I have heard people say that. I beg, marry. Now grace of God, Jerry. I beg, may we just they push and they go. May we they patch and they go. No, no, no. There are great testimonies in marriage, and those are the testimonies I love connecting with. I love hearing great testimonies about marriage because it gives everyone out there hope. For the young ones, for those ones who have not made such commitment, who are still holding back, those ones who are still scared of commitment, they are still thinking, looking at the negative side and saying, no, I don't want to find myself in this muddy water called marriage. No, 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 it's not for me. I would rather remain single than find myself. When you marry to the right partner, when you marry your friend, like they have been sharing here, believe me, you will have a taste of heaven. You see that heaven you want to go to, you will have a taste of it here on earth with the person you marry to. Because marriage, when you are married, there are a lot of advantages when you are married. You, first of all, you have a great companion. You don't look for who to talk to at night. You don't look for who to gist with. Your husband or your wife become your first amiable partner, like your gossip mate, your gossip partner. I gossip a lot with my husband. Yes, he's my gossip partner. Yes, I gossip because he is the only one I can gossip with. I can gist with. I can do any amebo, tatafo, olofofo. I do all with him. He is my best buddy. He is my best friend. He is the person, the only person I can talk to. I don't need to worry about this code. You see this code that they complain about winter. Welcome being a carer with case. Thank you so much, gorgeous. They say, oh, winter, cold. When you are married, who needs a warm blanket? When you have your partner there. When you have that human heat there. And all you need to do is to go on ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And the cold vanishes through the window. It's the beauty of marriage. It's only in marriage that you can go on and have great intimacy without feeling any iota of guilt. It is only within the confine of marriage that you are not afraid of going 3 rounds and then the man will not look at you as a spoiled man, or the woman will not look at you and say, you want to finish me, you want to kill me. It is only in the confine of marriage that it gets sweeter. In relationship, with time you get tired, you start looking for another partner. But in marriage, you are not, you know that here we die here today, we are not going anywhere. It's you and I forever. We're going to grow old together. Even when my face wrinkles like this, you have to deal with the wrinkled face. You're not worried about pancake in the middle of the night because you know that that man has seen every bit of you, like he has seen every part of you. He knows you when you're natural and knows when you're not natural, when you're made up and when you're not. He is the only man, the only woman you can show your true self to. Your best friend, your paddy. So we know people talk about marriage. No, marriage is like a prison. Marriage, in fact, when you're married, that is when your freedom begins. It depends on what you define as freedom. What is freedom to you? Is freedom when a time for you to start gallivanting? Is that what you want? Is that the kind of freedom you're afraid of giving up? Then if that is the kind of freedom you're afraid of giving up, then you are not ready to get married. Freedom to be yourself, to express yourself in totality, like freedom to be who you are before your spouse. You are not pretending. That is why it is only in marriage that a woman loses herself up. It is only a marriage that a man shows you his true color. You are free to be who you are, not who you are, not who you are not. You are not, you stop pretending to be Mary Amaka. You stop pretending to be Queen Elizabeth. You stop pretending to be who you are not. It is only in marriage that your true nature and your true self shows. And you are so comfortable with it. That is the beauty of marriage.
Very true.
The beauty of marriage. Cornelius, he said, I will not finish. Is in marriage you have a prayer partner. They say that two, you know, how is it even said? How is it said? Two iron sharpeneth iron. When two join hands together, they say one can chase 1,000 and two can chase 10,000. It is only in marriage that you hold hands together with someone and you are sure that that marriage is going up to heaven. You are sure that God is going to answer that prayer, because two forces who believe in the greater being, who believe in God, are holding hands together, and with one faith they are speaking to God. It is not one person praying one other side and the other one praying on the other corner from the other end. It is only in marriage. It is in marriage that you are going to, you can sit down and then you raise one part of your buttock and you just do bang, and then your partner will look at you and say, here, go. It's only in marriage that you are so comfortable to raise one bomb up and you release that gas, and you two will laugh about it.
Exactly.
When you're married to the right partner, no shame. You can do whatever you want to do freely with happiness. And you throw yourself pillow. Come on, it's smelling. I say, come on, it's not smelling. Come and smell it. Only marriage gives you that license. It's only in marriage. There is beauty in marriage. You are lonely. Who do you talk to at night? You may call your boyfriend and he will tell you he's having guys' night. You may call him and he will start giving you stories of monkey born 1, 2 die. He will start telling you stories of how he's stuck at a hold on. He will start telling because maybe he's with the other one. It is only in marriage that you wake up, you turn around, and you have that man or that woman to talk to. It's only in marriage that you can pour out your heart to your partner, and you're not afraid of being judged when you're married to the right partner. Today, I'm not talking about the negative aspect of marriage. I'm not talking about the negativity, all the pictures, the gory pictures, the sad pictures, the depressing pictures that people have painted about marriage. I'm here to let you know that marriage is bliss when you're married to the right person. That person God has chosen for you. It is bliss. Pure heaven. That heaven you've been craving for. You have a taste of it. It is only in marriage. Only in marriage. So there is so much in marriage. It is in marriage that you can be so free. That you can be so free with yourself. I've never been free with any boyfriend. I've never been that. In fact, I'm always scared of showing my other side, my madness. But marriage has made me become Yahweh. Like I'm very, very free. It is only in marriage that you're not scared of getting a STI, except your husband is the wuru, the community P. Unless your wife is the one you can't trust. Do you know there is a beauty? There is something special about trusting your spouse. Trusting one person with your life. You can go to sleep beside that person. You're not afraid of anything. In a relationship, you should be afraid because you're not committed. Cornelius said, there is one thing I said to my wife before we got married, and that is after my salvation, yes, my marriage is the next thing more important to me. Yes. I remember you telling me that after your salvation, it is marriage that is the next important, and you have really been an amazing husband. So I give that to you. No, today I'm sharing the testimony of people. Today I want to hear people's testimony. And I want to assure someone out there who is skeptical of commitment. I've heard guys say marriage makes you lose your freedom. You marry to the wrong person, you end up in hell while you're still alive. What if you're married to the right person? Have you ever thought about that? The beauty of having that queen all to yourself. You are not dragging her with anybody. You are not in competition with anyone. You are not contesting her with anyone. She is all yours, all in all her beauty and glory, in all her endowment. She is all yours. You are not afraid of sharing her with anyone unless you don't trust her. And this is why trust is very important in marriage. When you trust your partner, you have peace, total peace. I don't know if any other person experiences that peace, that special peace that comes with trusting completely on your spouse. Unique Lady P, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome for joining the stream. Please, guys, don't forget to thumbs up, okay? Kindly thumbs up the stream. We have heard Oyoyo's testimony. There are some husbands. Now, we all agree, yeah, there is no same formula for all the marriages. Every marriage has its own formula. What works for A may not work for B. But there are testimonies you will hear, you say, wow, so there are still men like that. A man who will wake up in the morning and decide that this is Saturday, it is my kitchen time. It is daddy's time in the kitchen, and he prepares all the meal while the children jump around tasting the wonderful meals that daddy has prepared. It is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Unique Lady P. Thank you. And then daddy's making pancake and he's throwing it, and then you all are eating, you're dancing around the kitchen table. I cannot be lonely. I cannot be lonely. How can I be lonely with my husband? Why should you be lonely with your wife when you two have, when you two have been brought together to keep each other's company. For the Bible said that it is not good for a man to be alone. Hey, it is an error. You need grace. Welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. It is an error for a man to be alone. An error, a big error. Thanks for the thumbs up, Queen. God said it is not good. He looked at man after creating him and everything. He said it is not good. No, this is an error. This man here, congeal will finish him. This man here, sometimes he will make mistakes. You know, men are not calculative. Women are more calculative in certain things. Women multitask in different areas. A woman can be cooking, nursing a baby, tidying the house, doing her work. She can do everything. And God looked at her and said, this man needs a good support system, a helpmate. Otherwise, you see all these grasses, they will die. This man will not tend them. You see all these animals, hunger will finish them. This man will not feed them. You see all these trees, this man will not know how to nurture them. Everything I've created, this man may just abandon them and just be running up and down with one animal there inside the Garden of Eden. And God said, no, it is not good. If I leave this masculine man, he will use his muscles to scatter things that I've created. Let me give him a feminine touch. And God brought you, this beautiful queen, looking at me right now, this damsel, this gorgeous woman, this amazing queen. And God brought you and then gave you to him. And said, take, this is your helpmate. That woman who will complete you. That woman who will bring you respect in the society. That woman who will give you peace of mind. That woman who will make you so happy. That woman who will complete you. That woman who will help calculate things with you. And God gave you to that man. Oh, man, are you grateful for the woman you're married to? We have men in the chat here. Are you grateful for that woman you're married to? Are you happy that God blessed you with that gorgeous queen in your house? The mother of your children. That woman that stays up and prays for you at night. That woman that ensures you feed right. I don't know what the life of men would have become in their 50s and 60s without a wife. Like, I'm trying to imagine it. Imagine men in their 50s and 60s and 70s without a wife. Oh, life can be so boring for them. Life can be so boring. You can't eat healthy meals because whatever you see, you throw into your mouth. But thank goodness for the woman you're married to. You can eat healthy meals. Hey, it is time to begin to appreciate that woman. It is time to begin to appreciate that woman called your wife. That Lolo, that queen in your house, the mother of your children. Marriage is sweet, is bliss, is beautiful. Marriage can be your heaven on earth here. If you two work together, if you two join hands together, if you two deliberately make it work, if you two stop being selfish, remove selfishness, throw it through the window, be selfless. Tell yourself, I want to make this woman happy because that is the promise you made. Shake it TV. Oh, Wanyoma. Thank you so much for coming. Is the party over? Oh, you have been so amazing. I forgot today's I've been there with her doing the background. Zoe's monetization party. I've been there with her. Cheke has been so supportive. Cheke, God bless you. You have been there. Thank you so much. I've been listening at the background for 4 hours because I was busy. I couldn't, be chatting. I couldn't type. But you have been so amazing. God bless you for this support. God will bless you. When you two are selfless, your marriage is going to work out. When you are selfless and committed, there's something about commitment. There is something beautiful with commitment. When you commit, you know that you are answerable to someone. You cannot just go out there and do whatever you want to do. You cannot run off and just make any decision. You put your spouse into consideration. You think about your spouse before taking any decision. You have to just be committed. It is one of the beauty of marriage. A man or a woman you're not married to, don't expect commitment from them. because it is only in marriage that you have that right, that you should demand for that commitment. It is only within the confine of marriage that you can trust completely. I was saying it. Do you know what it means to go to bed every night, sleeping beside someone peacefully? You are not worried about anything. You sleep like a baby. Your mind is not troubled. It is marriage that helps you, have financial discipline. Because when you are not married, a lot of men, when they are not married, they are not financially disciplined, especially when they are aging. Then some of them make wrong investments, wrong choices. But when you have a partner, two good heads are better than one. You can make financial plans for the future, things that will favor you in the future and your children. You have your children's plan. You have plans together. It is only within marriage that you can even express your love openly to the whole world, and nobody is going to say, what if he leaves you tomorrow? It is only a boyfriend that will leave you tomorrow. A man or a woman you are married to will not just wake up and pick up his or her bag and disappear from your life, because they know this is commitment. It is still death to us, unless trouble becomes inevitable, unless there is something not right. But if everything is right, all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, believe me, you will enjoy that bliss, that heaven you have been hearing about. Marriage gives you total peace. Marriage makes you responsible. In Igbo land, a man who is not married, they call him Ofogoli. Ofogoli, a man in his 50s who is not married already, they call him Ofogoli, unless he's a widower. A woman who is not married, people start looking. But marriage, unless you are divorced, unless you are a widow, a widower, unless your marriage has broken up, unless something happened. But to just stay and say, no, I don't want to marry, they call them Ofogoli. Marriage gives you, it gives you honor, a covering over your head. Marriage gives you that respect and dignity in the society. There are certain positions that you can't occupy as a single, unfortunately. Only within marriage. Only when you're married, they give those positions to only married people. Pat Yaba is here. She will come in and just drop one basketball, biggie. Pat Yaba, he said, a man in his 50 who is not married is called Sweet Bola. How can you call him Sweet Bola? Why is he not married? So he's busy distributing his bola here and there. Welcome, Pat. Today, Pat, we are discussing the beauty of marriage. The beauty of marriage. Will you do it over and over with this spouse, with this man you are with? Will you do it over and over with this woman you're with? What are those things you have been doing that has made your marriage work out, that has made your marriage a successful one, that has made your marriage work up to this very moment? What are those things? That is what we are discussing. And we'll be sharing testimony. I have been so cheery here with testimonies. So please, guys, the link is there. Okay? Jump on it. Let us discuss the beauty of marriage. If you have great testimony, something that will encourage people out there, those single ones who are skeptical, those single ones who are afraid of commitment, those ones who are in their 50s and they are still scared of getting married, those ones who are afraid of losing their freedoms. We want to give them hope. We want to encourage them that, look, it is sweet. Stop being afraid. Unless the foundation is wrong, unless you are making the wrong choice, unless you know you are not telling yourself the truth. Like a lot of marriages are based on lies and deceit. But if your intentions are pure and clean, you marry to the right partner, marriage is going to be so sweet for you. Pat says, do over fire. Make we taste a egusi in the next life, I bet. Yes, so you want to taste the same soup? You want to taste the same bola. Do you want to chop the same bola in your next life? Jump on the link and share. Why would you want to spend the rest of your life with that man in your next life? If given the opportunity, the chance to pick a soulmate, will you still pick this person? If you have been given, if God gives you a chance and say, okay, pick the person, pick a partner, right? From all the boyfriends you know, all the men you know, all the women you know, all the women you have dated, pick. Okay, I'm giving you a choice. Pick right now. Are you still going to pick that your partner? Are you still going to pick that wife of yours? Will you still pick that husband of yours? You oh, I need to send your husband this. Your husband should see this. I'm telling you, this woman, I want to chop for you, go live, my next. Oh, goodness and mercy shall follow us. Pat, who do you? Who do you, Pat? Who do you? Oh, God have mercy. How did I come to know this woman? You are so hilarious, honestly. If God gives you that opportunity, will you still choose that man? Why would you choose him again? Why would you go for him again? We have bachelors here who are not married. We have men who are still afraid of commitment here. Marriage is sweet. Do not hold back. Stop being afraid. Stop looking at the negativity splashed all over social media. Stop looking at the negative things you hear at the on the news. Stop looking at all the negative things you read on different tabloids. It is sweet if your intentions are clean. You know your intentions are pure. You know you are not getting into that marriage so you can chop the man because you need a meal ticket, because he's too handsome, because he's got the cash, or because she's very curvy. Her body is enticing, front and back, very beautiful. You want to keep her to yourself. What if anything goes wrong? Why are they afraid of commitment? Is their bola not functioning? Bola is functioning. Mommy, please call Pat 10 times for me. Help me call her 10 times. She is here now. You can see what she's dropping in the chat. Mommy, you need to draw this your daughter's ear very well. You need to draw this part ears very well. Oh, God. So are you going to do it? Cook and Inspire, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Cook and Inspire, why don't you come back? You have not been creating content. That's why I said I missed you yesterday. Why the long break? Why the long break? I have missed you. You know, you cook with stories, with so much fun with your guys, with family, with friends, sometimes indoor, sometimes outdoor. I have missed your content. Please come back to Whitey. Come back creating content. I have really missed you, and I meant it. Welcome. Thank you so much. Cook with Mommy Fe, she said Oyibo Bola. Mommy, help me answer. She wants to chop Oyibo Bola. You go and end up with bola that cannot stand. You go and end up with 5 minutes. Is it even 5 minutes? Is even too much. 40 seconds bola. There is nothing as sweet as African bola. They say if you go black, you can never go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you will. Please, yeah, please do. Even if it's short, just do. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Yeah, I took a long break of almost 1 year some time back. And when I came back, that's when I noticed you have been off too. Welcome once again. They don't circumcise, so that was one of the first shock I got when I worked in the hospital. But have you heard it? Once you go black, imagine a healthy cucumber with veins and chocolate. Chocolate with strong veins, with very shiny cap. Ishiana shine, well, concise bola. The head is well carved. Imagine that bola in marriage, and you are chopping it every day. All to your, you can actually inscribe your name on the tips of the bola. This is Onwadia's bola. Hey! Woo! Mogbe! That is the kind of bola you want me to miss. It is very sweet. I have written my name on the top of that bola. This bola belongs to me. King Morgan, welcome. Thank you so much, King, for coming. Woo! Welcome. We have a lot of men in the chat here. And I don't know how many of you are married. I don't know what is stopping you. I don't know what is holding you back. Is it the negativity? Is it money? Are you afraid of commitment? What is your excuse? What is stopping you? Today we are sharing the beauty of marriage. Chocolate when no they crack. Hey, way, loud it. Some people are enjoying correct chocolate. Hey, Experience Africa, single. Why are you still single? What is holding you? That woman you are chopping every day, what is stopping you from putting the ring? What is stopping you? What is stopping you from putting that ring, from popping that question? And you continue, start enjoying the puna every morning and night, whenever you want it. You are cold. All you need to do is to grab baby girl and collect it and let that cold go through the window. What is stopping you? Tell me what's stopping you. Marriage is beautiful. It is sweet. When you need a shoulder to cry on, your husband is there. Your wife is there. You don't need to go talk to your G's that after you finish talking to them, they come and use it against you tomorrow. You don't need to go talk to that bestie. And then when you're done talking to her, you have any minor misunderstanding, it's all over the place. You need that soulmate. That one person that you can talk to, and you are so confident that yes, this person is not going to leak my secret out there because we are in together. We are together in this. We are together. Experience Africa say wahala be like bicycle. Host, tonight is gonna be a good night. Oh, this your good night. Host, I said it's Freaky Friday. I am here to encourage the married ones that this is Freaky Friday. Why don't you jump on it and enjoy this? You know, there is this thing that comes with enjoying your wife, enjoying your husband. It is guilt-free. Like license, heaven signed it and said, collect it as you want. Chop it as you want. If you want to take it 3 times a day, it is yours. Welcome, baby. Yeah, my Odogu just walked in now. I have to greet him. You know the beauty of it. Let them not be like you. Don't be like you. Don't be like you. Unless you talk to your wife and you two agree that, okay, oh, this bola, I will be sharing it with another woman. You are not the only one. And your wife sanctions it. Please, when she sanctions it, please make sure you have a go ahead. Okay? Host, may you bring parties, make you bring down host before all the event. Like that's not fun. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, Nemi Inspired, welcome. Thank you so much, gorgeous, for joining us. I appreciate you, Queen. Welcome. Please, guys, kindly smash the like if you haven't done so. Smash the like, smash the like. Tell me why you should be afraid of marriage when all you need is there. You can eat healthy meals. You can eat good meals. Somebody is there to also monitor you, what you eat, what you feed yourself daily with. Somebody is there to take care of you. A good company. Imagine Friday night like this. You go and pop some popcorn, or you make some peppered meat, and then you're watching movie together. After the peppered meat, wash your hands unless you're using toothpick, sorry, to eat the peppered meat, or you are using fork to eat. Or you are using fork to pick the meat. Watch out, Kofuma. From when you are watching Friday night movie, you can start the touching. It's only the confine of marriage. I can be watching movie and the other hand is there massaging the bola. It's only in marriage. I can't do that with a boyfriend. No. I can only do that with my husband. We are watching movie, and then the other hand, you are using it to massage the bola. You are using it. The thing is reason. You are just rubbing it. Shiny cat there. And then you can even pause the movie. Go the another one on the cushion there. You collect one good one from behind in the living room there. Tell me why marriage will be sweet. You are cold and lonely. Yet you are finding it difficult to take a decision because you are hearing Yul and Judy and the May story, because you heard a woman was pursuing side chick and then she crashed, because you heard a man went for DNA and then discovered that 4 of the children are not his, because you heard that a man got married and he's abroad and somebody is helping him, service the wife. Forget about all those negative things. It is not in every marriage. Some marriages are very sweet. They are pure heavens. They are pure bliss. Friday night, wash your hand after the peppermint to avoid story that touches the heart. Yes, so hey, tonight is what Cornelius. Who told you can't do that with boyfriend? Pat, I know, Pat, when I was dating, I never did any of that with a boyfriend because I was trying to be reserved. Want them to say that I'm spoiled. I was trying to be reserved. I didn't want to empty everything to a boyfriend. I mean, there's a limit to what I do with boyfriends. There's a limit. It is only in marriage that you're losing yourself and you are very free without being judged. You know your husband cannot judge you. You know your wife cannot judge you. Imagine giving a boyfriend everything, all the 360-degree angle, the monkey style, the snake and the monkey shadow, the scorpion style, the elephant style, waterfall, motorcycle, all those styles. Imagine giving it to a boyfriend and then the boy will leave you and go and look for another girl. Hey, what is left again now? In relationship, you just hold back a little. When you're not coming, you show him your true color. You start giving it to him hot. Let the Son of Man know that you are not here to play. That's the beauty of marriage. Let the son of Adam know you ain't here to play. You are not here to play. You are here. You are here for the real cucumber. You can loosen up. There is nothing like, no, just just take it from the front only. No, bring it from behind. You can raise your leg up very well. You know you are not going to be judged. You know nobody's judging you. It is in marriage that you two can be in the kitchen cooking together. Why the man, all he does is to steal meat with toothpick, chop onion, tease you. No, baby, stop. Come on, baby. Come on, we're going to burn the food. Come on, stop it. And then he said, put up the burner. He lies you on this kitchen slab and collect it from there. Is the one of the beauty of marriage. I don't think, I mean, I have never dreamt of doing that with a boyfriend. Only with a husband. That you get your food burnt and then he's not worried. It is only your husband that will be eating your food, even if there is too much pepper or salt. He will pretend there is nothing and then still be enjoying the food. A boyfriend will throw it to your face, babe, what is this? I have seen a lot of videos where boyfriends are disgracing their girlfriends for not knowing how to cook. Your husband will cover you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't learn how to cook. It doesn't stop you from learning how to cook. But your husband will not be quick to say, take this food away. Or who taught you? Did you not learn how to cook? He will protect you. Good husbands protect and cover their wife. And they help, they encourage them to learn. They don't disgrace them. Only in marriage. Tell me why I shouldn't be married. Marital stories are beautiful. It's just unfortunate that in this part of the world, and the society we live in, negative news flies so fast. Yes, bad stories actually discourage people. This is the reason why a lot of young men and women don't want to. They don't want to. They are afraid because of the bad news they are hearing. Because of all the bad news they hear. I am talking now. My husband has brought banana and granite already. Of course, you know the handwork of this thing. You know what banana and granite does. It is preparation. It is preparation for the action, for the do. It's only in marriage that the man will be coming back home. At the back of his mind, he's already thinking about how to knock his wife. Yes, but I don't want them to know that I am spoiled. When I've not finished spoiling. Some husbands judge. A few. Those ones are just a few bad eggs. Those husbands who will judge their wives if they make mistake in the kitchen, if they add a little bit of salt, when the salt is a little bit over. Sometimes our mood, our hormones may even make it so bad that we don't even feel taste sometimes. You taste for salt and then you just think that there is no salt and then you add more. Only a good husband will understand that, this thing must be that time of the mood, or maybe there is something. Then the husband will tease, did Lot's wife touch a deep hand into this pot of soup today, my wife? Indirectly, you have passed the message, not why did you put too much salt in the food? Some men will tell you, say, you don't born, make you take an easy. Those few ones that are making marriage look scary, those are the ones that will tell you that. For those ones who know soji, those ones who knows what's up, they will be so happy, so glad that yes, you are still hot. Your engine is still new chassis, because they service it all the time. What you don't service will rust. Service. Imagine an engine, a car parked somewhere for how many years? No engine oil, no top up. It will start to rust. It's time for you to get married so that your engine can be serviced. Serviced by a good mechanic. A man who knows his job. A man who knows how to pound it. A man who knows how to get you high. A man who knows how to make you scream for joy. A man who knows how to make you share testimonies after one good round. A man who will make you sing songs of praises. A man who will make you go and open Psalms and be looking for what to use to praise him. His performance is only marriage. Only marriage. Outside marriage, you cannot go. It is fornication. You cannot finish. You cannot finish. And then you start praying. But when you are married, when you finish, you can still go down on your knees and pray. My type of husband, when you cook bad food, he will tell you. But he will tell you in a joking way, in a funny way, isn't it, there, Olivia? He may tell you, Yoma, did Lot's wife dip hand into the soup? He will look for a way to joke with you about it. But I know some men will just outrightly say it. They will just say it. This soup is too salty, it's too peppery. Great Daughter TV, welcome. Thank you so much. Good evening, host, my sister, and everyone in the house. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you, gorgeous queen. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining this stream. Kindly smash the like, guys, in case you haven't done so. Okay? And we are discussing the beauty of marriage. Just like yesterday, I prepared food. It was not given. But my husband really enjoyed, even though it's not yummy. You see, that is what I'm saying. They understand. A boyfriend that you cook bad food or a tasteless food will tell you outrightly. Let me gist you guys. When I was dating, my first boyfriend, I prepared beans. I remember that food. I will never forget. That is why today, if I cook beans, I make sure that beans is very, very sweet. I will make sure the beans, because that guy taught me a lesson. He broke my heart. I couldn't finish cooking. The beans refused to melt. He refused to dawn. In fact, I don't know what to do. The beans was still doing kuru, 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 and I brought it down thinking it's okay. I remember I was still very young. Not that young anyway. Don't look at me with bad eyes. I wasn't that young. At least I was 20. And then this guy, when I brought these beans out, he said, what kind of food is this? Me that was born into food restaurant. He said, this your beans now. Wow. Walk, gel. I cried, carried the pot of beans, poured it into a nylon, and threw it over the fence. Since that, I never prepared beans for him. I never prepared any food, beans, especially beans for him again. But will my husband tell me that? No, he will stylishly. There are ways he will talk to me. I have cooked bad food, I know. Yes, we are not perfect. There are some food that we cook that will not really enter. And then they will find a good way. Good husbands. Now we're trying to paint, let you know, we're not painting it. We are bringing out the beauty, the beautiful side of marriage. Yes, so, Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Oh, my husband no care as far as there is food, now chopping go chop, whether the food sweet or not. That is it. Part, that is because it's your part. I see your videos with your husband. I know you're just talking here, but I have seen how down to earth that man is. I have seen how simple and playful and jovial he is with you and your children. Part, in your next life, if you are to do it again, judging from all those other guys, those knuckleheads, those other ones you have met before, if you want to judge, will you still do it over and over with this same man? Will you? Yes, so Pat, will you still do it again? What is the food in the other room? You don't experience Africa. You're asking for the food in the other room. Correct bola. And correct puna. Correct puna and correct bola. That is the food. The spiritual food. Pat, I now cook correct beans. Today, in fact, I now prepare beans. I take my time to prepare beans that if my husband eats the beans, it's tasting like this is not beans. This is breadfruit. Imokwa, breadfruit, the sweet one. The beans, even me, I'll finish eating the beans and I'll tell myself, hey, you can cook. I say, no man will disgrace me again with food. But that was because he's a boyfriend. If he was my husband, I know he wouldn't have said that to me. He wouldn't have. Experience any good food is good food for husband and wife. Yes, so marriage is beautiful. What are you waiting for? Stop listening to the negative things. Ask yourself today, when a man loves you, even the food she cooks will also love. You also love it. Thank you, great daughter. Thank you. Love overshadows everything. Love will make that tasteless soup to be tasting very tasteful. And because the man knows that even if this food is not tasty, the other food will be very tasty. Yes. A man who will open his mouth and tell the world that this food is not sweet, he's not ready to eat the other food. Because if you condemn this food, be ready, because this other one, I will not serve it. So you have to appreciate this food, whether it is sweet or not, so that you can enjoy this other one. Thank you so much. Who is saying good night? Experience Africa. Okay, good night. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Experience Africa. Good night. Thank you so much. When you eat the other food and you condemn it, you said it's not sweet, be ready, because I am not serving the other one. Yes, it is only a man that eats a food without salt and pretend that it's very salty, that the food is very sweet, that will eat the other food. Yes, the janjana, unless you are not ready to enjoy it. It is only a man in marriage that a man will come back from work. You will serve him this food, and they ask him if he wants to eat this food or he wants to eat the other food. Which one do you want to eat first? Oga will do timbon. He will look at the dining table. He will look at you. He will look at the dining table. He will look at you. Say, hi, but I will need this energy to be able to devour this one. That is what good men do. You now eat this one, get enough energy, and then you now eat the holy communion food, the holy food served to you. Only in marriage, a man is licensed to enjoy the food and the food. Only in marriage, a man enjoys all these benefits, and a woman equally enjoys all these benefits. Only in marriage. You enjoy being served and being served again. Overfeeding is not a crime in marriage. If you finish chopping this, you chop this. They are both yours. The two foods are yours. Tell me why you will not marry. You know, purely Umaka highway, all these highway girls will be chopping your money. All Gen 2K girls will be chopping your money. Yet you are telling yourself you're not ready for commitment. What commitment? What you are in is commitment. You are wasting your resources. Look for one other. one correct fine girl, or marry her, and marry her, and enjoy all the benefits. I keep saying it, bachelors don't deserve the benefits of a married man. Women, stop giving these single men, stop giving your boyfriend, stop giving him everything you are supposed to be giving to your husband. A boyfriend is not deserving of a wifey treatment. Only a husband deserves that. She Reviews, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm just seeing this beautiful face tonight for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please kindly connect with me, and I'll get back to you as well. Thank you. I also smash the like, okay? Unique Shalom, welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Who else do we have here? Unique Grace, thank you. Welcome, guys. Please smash the like, okay? Smash the like. Tonight is all about the beauty of marriage. You are a boy, you are a girlfriend. You go every weekend. You go and clean up house. You do this for a husband. You cook for him. Like I cook beans and they laughed at me. Yes, it is because I carried what I should be giving to a husband. I carried it and I gave it to a boyfriend. Why will he not disgrace me that I don't know how to cook ordinary beans? You go and wash all those his boxers. You wash his jeans. That same jeans that when you get to your husband's house, some of you say, no, I cannot wash it. If you don't have washing machine, no, I cannot. Let the man do his thing. Fine. But you are washing it for a boyfriend. The moment you come in, you can no longer do it. You go and wash, you clean, you cook, you tidy everything, and you still present yourself as a living sacrifice to him. Only see or never, and then you say he jilted you. Don't give him so that he will be forced to do the right thing. Uncle, my sister, you said it all. Wife, wife is so beautiful that every woman should go for. Thank you. Eh? Why should a boyfriend be enjoying the benefit of a husband? He shouldn't. If he wants to enjoy the benefit of eating food and then eating the other food, he should go and pay the bride price. He should go and make that commitment. He's not deserving. Marriage is beautiful. He cannot sit as a boyfriend and be enjoying the benefits that comes for only husbands. Yes, present it. Yes, a lot of women present themselves. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. As a living sacrifice to the man after doing all the chores. You wash, you clean, you do all the house chores. If the man has siblings, you still pack their own clothes and wash. You are a girlfriend, though. You are a girlfriend. Tell me why that guy will even commit himself to you. Tell me why he wants to make things right. Because he's enjoying all the benefits. Make him go and do the right thing so that you two can enjoy the beauty of marriage. He's afraid of commitment. He's afraid of marriage. Make him go do the right thing. So I check it. Please stay at the front as a good student. I don't want anybody to ask me what did the teacher say. Olivia. Oh my goodness. Marriage is beautiful. I want to spoil market for the single guys so that those ones who are in their 40s, they are still looking for money. They are looking for money to do big wedding. And then after the wedding, what next? Make him go do the right thing. At least let him do small thing on top of your head. Let him go and do, even if it's small thing, he should just go and do that small thing. It's a start. It's a journey towards commitment. If he has not gone to do anything small and you are giving him all the big thing, every day now, what do they call this contraceptive? Every month you drink it. And you do without rubber band. I mean, without condom. You finish, you go for confession. You go and you go and raise your hand in church. Lord Jesus, forgive me. Hey, please go and marry so that you can chop that thing. You don't need to ask for forgiveness. Instead, when you finish enjoying it, you go down on your knees and you thank God for a beautiful moment. Hey, you thank God for a beautiful moment. You will not be feeling guilty. Instead, when you finish, you start gisting. You know that gist that comes after a good communion. That gist, that's That naughty smile is all over your face, and then you're gisting. Then the next thing, the man has slept up. You look at him and say, "Hell, he has slept. He has slept." And you too, you will even sleep peacefully, like a baby. Marriage with commitment, marriage with trust, marriage with pure love, with sincerity of purpose. You are getting into it not because you have any ulterior motive. You are committing yourself. You know that you want to be here. You want to grow old with that man. You want to grow old with that woman. That in your next life, they ask you again, will you still marry Cornelius? I will say, oh yes, Father, Lord, I will still marry Cornelius. Why? Because he's a good man. And they ask him, Cornelius, are you sure you want to marry Onwadia? I don't know his own answer. Maybe he will drop it in the chat. But I know I've been a good wife. I know that. I've been a good wife. I serve communion good. I cook the food good. I'm a great company. I'm a good amebo partner. As in if lizard fall from up and look around, there's nobody hailing the lizard. Yes, and hail itself. So I'm that lizard giving myself load. Oh God, have mercy. Oh God, Pat is so fun tonight. This our class is really interesting. I want sleep. Oh, yes, you need grace. You can go and sleep, but before you sleep, please make sure you go through your notes. Go through your notes and do the needful. Serve Odogu Communion. This is Friday night. Make sure you enjoy it. If Odogu is not making move, make the move. Tap him. Bianna, something is hungering baby girl. Baby girl wants to chop food. If he doesn't have the strength to climb, do the climbing. That is why we say we need to be fit. We need to be very flexible so that they touch you, start being like earthworm. You know, if you start moving your body like earthworm. Hey, you release your feminine energy in the bedroom. It is the beauty of marriage. Only within the confine of marriage can I do this. Only within the confine of marriage. I will do it over and over again. Oh my God, Pat, you're serious. Yes, so in marriage, you have the real amebo partner. The real amebo gist. You can gist about anyone. You need a triplet movie they find like this. Odogu is already, he's just smiling. Odogu one. Odogu, I know you will represent your gender. I know you are listening to me right now. You need Grace's husband. Odogu, I know you will represent your gender. You don't go for their hand. You paid for it. You paid the price to get this beautiful woman all to yourself. You did all the things right to get her. You fought and you crossed 7 seas and climbed 7 mountains to get this woman. So if you finish chopping, chop again. If you finish chopping, you are not satisfied, or God, chop again. She is yours. You have the permission. She's your wife and yours alone. She's not your girlfriend. Enjoy her. Enjoy her. Yes, so enjoy her. Fact, also again, husband and wife now the best gossip partner. Yes, best gossip partner. I don't know who I'll be gisting with if it's not my husband. I don't know who I'll be gisting with. I don't know who I'll be very naughty with if it's not my husband. He said, laugh, don't finish my hobby here. She is all yours. You have our permission. In fact, you need grace. Can you get out of my stream right now and go and do your wifey duty? Get out of my stream. I don't want you here again. Please go. It's late. Go and do your job. Go and enjoy your Friday night. It's freaky Friday. You need grace. Rap chat and go. Yes, so thank you so much. Because my sister is like you. It's like you want me to play football. I want you to. You've not even started. What are you waiting for? You will play. It's Freaky Friday. Look, I get excited on Friday nights. You know why? Even I can go on till early hours of the morning. Even when I'm tired, I know that Saturday, all I will need to do is to sleep like a baby. So Saturdays, I get to sleep. I sleep for long hours, so I don't bother myself. That's why Freaky Friday is very exciting for me. Odogu will not have to worry about getting up very early and going to work. Odogu will not have to worry. We have the father-in-law's mandate to eat it the fullest. But some people can do all the styles and the man still marry them. Last, both of them enjoy the do it. Yes, so they can do all the styles, and you know that you see that one is a blessing. Unique Grace is not yogurt. Unique Grace, do you have yogurt? Do you have yogurt? Because go and pick yogurt and drink. You have work. You have work to do. Go and grab yogurt and enjoy. Nyekwano odogu granite and banana. Nyekwano odogu ihe kenye odogu esie kene represent very well. You understand what I'm saying? So that white tea will not come and be asking me why I'm speaking using some languages. Good night, Unique Grace. I appreciate you. Oshtonia, Otutonia, welcome. Welcome to Oshtonia. Good to have you, Queen. Host, what about me that works Saturday and Sunday? Host, Pat, how can you be working Monday to Sunday? Like, why? Why should you be working Monday to Sunday? Your body is gonna get tired. Why would you work Monday to Sunday? You're gonna break down. No, you need to take a day or two off, please. Wanyoma, take a day or two off. You cannot be working Monday to Sunday. Your body is gonna break down. Now, Janglova, I want to, you know, Janglova from behind. Hey, Chireka, and then I beg, I don't want to get. I want to leave this street before I start work. I have enough for hobby bought plenty. Yes. Oh, you see that your husband was actually thinking about Friday nights. He was already thinking about Freaky Friday when he bought you enough yogurt. Odogo my honor, I told my honor. The man knows. The guy kajara. The guy knows what he wants and he prepared ahead. Go and take yogurt and enjoy yourself. Give him granite and banana if you have at home, and then let the weekends begin. Because even get sample of your. I have banana, I have granite, I have yogurt. I don't joke with Fridays. I practice what I preach. I know they just talk. So Friday works for me. Friday night, even if I take 2-3 rounds, I can sleep all through Saturday morning and not worry. If you call, my phone is on silent because I'll be recuperating. I'll be trying to recover my energy. But it's worth it. It was worth it. If I finish, I know that, yes, this is worth it. Now me go look for work now. Now you go look for work. Pat, I better reduce the work, Biko. Reduce the work, is too much. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Yeah. I get plenty students here. Chi Reviews. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you for staying with me here tonight. Chi Review, please. I want to connect with you. You could drop bottom comment so that I can from here, go see you. I want to connect with amazing women. I have gorgeous queens here. Woman, I have beautiful asses here. Queens, gorgeous queens here. And we learn here. Yeah. She's already a student too. Hey. She reviews already a student too. She reviews already a student. Welcome to the world of Spicy Talk with Omadia. It's a pleasure having you, Queen. Thank you so much. Host, go finish energy. Host, go finish energy tonight. But if I don't finish the energy for Friday night, what can I use and do? No, I want to use the energy to waiting. I want to use and cook food. I don't cook. I want to use and pursue children around. No. I want to use the energy chop. Because weekdays with a chop, but now one round, you know, so that we will not be tired, we have work to do. But you see, this weekend, on your boss some fire, if you understand Igbo, and you understand Igbo language, you understand Igbo, please write it in the chat. On your boss some fire. Person will run in Papa. Oh, nobody runs Friday night. If now you run, now you lose. So we get prepared. Only the person will get strength, now they defeat your opponents. And I'm ready with all my bullets. With all my bullets, I'm ready to fire tonight. Yes, Shy, I know say host body they totori her. She can't wait to end. I go end the stream. You need Grace. What are you still doing here? You need Grace. What are you? I say you should go. Go already. I'm done with the stream. I'm just gisting you. Go. You need Grace. It's late. Your husband is calling you. Odogu is already on the bed waiting for you. Go, please. So, guys, okay, we've spent 2 hours here. It's time to go. Thank you so much. Guys, the essence of today's stream, okay, like I said from the beginning, is that marriage is sweet and beautiful. Marriage is sweet and beautiful. Forget all the negative things you hear. Let's be serious. It is not, we understand that yes, it cannot be all rosy. We know there are challenges, there are ups and downs, obstacles here and there, temptations here and there. There is no perfect marriage anywhere, no perfect couple either. But if you deliberately, consciously work on your marriage, it's going to be better. No matter the challenge, you will overcome it. You will overcome the challenges. You overcome every obstacle together, stronger together. You will defeat anything. You will surmount any mountains that have come to stand in the way of your happiness. Marriage is not scary. And for those, I want to use this to wrap up. If you know your marriage is going through a very troubled time, like turbulence, you know you are having serious crisis, you know that your spouse is not the man you prayed for, like you prayed for a good man, but the man changed, please still pray. Still do your best also to see if you can change things. People learn by example. If your husband is not romantic, you can start by being very romantic to him. Like, be romantic for the both of you. Be romantic for him and be romantic for yourself. If it's not the playful type, you can start it. With time, it's going to pick up. Some of our husbands didn't start this way. Some of them, they are very rigid. Very rigid. The only time you see them in action is in the other room. But with time, don't stop talking. Look, when you keep quiet about certain things, it becomes a norm. Do not be silent when things are not working out. What you like, say it. What you like, speak. A closed mouth is like a closed destiny. Begin to speak those things into existence. And actions speak louder than voice too. So you need to show, lead by example. You want your partner to be romantic. You want him to be caring. You, like some people shared here on the street, how their husband does this and does that. You can initiate him into those things instead of suffering in silence. You can talk to him about it in a nice way, in a respectful way. Marriage is beautiful. And for you young man out there who is still reluctant about getting married, you are enjoying all the wife benefit from your girlfriend. Trust me, the day she finds a man who is ready, she's going to dump you. She will leave you for that man. So why don't you know you have a good lady, a good woman out there, but you're just playing with her emotions, and because she's giving you all the wife benefits, she's helping you clean, cook, do all these things, and even offer herself as a living sacrifice to you, and you chop and enjoy. You're not ready to go do the right thing. It will shock you that God is going to send someone to come redeem her from you, to come deliver her from your clutches in the name in place of her husband. God will send her. Because you're one of those sons of Pharaohs that will hold people's daughters down. You hold a young lady down for 5-10 years. You can date. What are you dating? What are you cutting that you have not cutted in the first year of marriage, in the first year of your relationship? One of those sons of Pharaohs that will keep holding someone's daughter down until God will send Moses to come and deliver her from your hand. If you don't want to miss her, it's time for you to do the right thing. And you, young lady, you know you are ready, you are prepared, you're matured enough. But because of all the heartbreaks you've experienced, the disappointments from different sons of Adam, all those heartbreaks is making you hold back. You don't want to commit. You don't want to say yes to that boyfriend of yours. All the negative news you hear of wife battering, abuse, domestic violence, they are scaring you from committing, from saying yes. Please, I want you to know that all men are not the same. All men are not monsters. All men are not wicked. All men are not abusers. We still have wonderful men out there who will make a good husband and a good father to your children. Pray about it and be sure. Know that your intentions are pure. If your intentions are pure, please go ahead. Marriage can be beautiful so that you stop this loneliness. Every night you go put a battery, bring out toys and be using it yourself. Even those toys, the battery will die that you can't buy a new battery. Toys can be depressing too. They can be tiring. How long will you continue using toys? Conjiho, you bring out your toy. Conjiho, you bring out toy. What about the cold? What about the cold? You keep drinking coffee. You need a warm body. You need a strong hand to hold you. You need a strong shoulder to hold the weight of your head while you sleep. You need a strong arms to cuddle you. You need a covering. You need a correct cucumber to drive away cold for the next 3 months. You will not mention anything cold in the house. That is what you need. It's time. Set yourself free and enjoy it. Marriage is beautiful. Forget all the negativity. Forget them. Marriage is beautiful. And we pray that our marriage will continue to be sweet. Continue to be a bliss. May our husbands be good to us. May your wives be good to you. May they be the reason you wake up every day and you glorify the name of God. May they be the reason you wake up and say, God, I thank you for being married. May they be the reason why you wake up every day. Yes, algorithm will remember us, yes. May they be the reason you wake up every day and you thank God. You look at your husband, you look at your wife, you look at your children, and you glorify the name of God. Marriage is lovely. It is beautiful. Don't be afraid. Take away fear. Take away fear from your heart. Don't allow fear to hold you down. Don't allow fear to cage you, to deprive you of the joy and beauty, the sweetness of Puna and correct Bola. All right, guys, go ahead and enjoy your weekend. It's Freaky Friday. Remember, Unique Grace is still here. I wonder why you need grace. I don't pursue you now. You need grace. Is it by force to be on my stream? I never pursue you. Have I not pursued you? You need grace. Please go. Yes, bottom line, marriage is beautiful. And if I'm going to do it over and over again, I will still do it for this same man. Yes, because he is deserving of, he deserves me. He deserves me. Yes, marriage is beautiful. And the Mommy Fechi and Esther's World and Oyoyo, they have given us all the positive things about sweet marriage. Okay, they have given us that. And please, guys, work on your marriage. If you feel there's any improvement, there is no ego or pride in marriage. Drop your ego, drop your pride. That is one step to a successful marriage. Bring that shoulder down. You want to enjoy your wife, bring that shoulder down. Stop being too egoistic. Don't allow your ego override you. You want to enjoy your husband, drop that pride and give him everything he needs from a wife. Good night, guys. Enjoy your weekend. If you can collect two, collect two. Please don't collect one. One is not enough for Freaky Fridays. You know, one is not enough. So if you can collect two, we collect from 2 to 3 and 4. So for those with strength, some of us, we are already prepared, okay? So we can collect from 2 upward. For those of you who are not prepared, 1.5 will do. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy your night. Happy Friday and happy Freaky Friday. Hey, hey, God have mercy. I'm leaving you, dropping this one. Hey, Chideke. Hey, Wanyoma, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good night. Thank you so much. Memuzo, help me thank her. Hey, thank you. You give me peace of mind. Thank you, guys. Hell, Nebuza, thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless you. In fact, I still want to dance. Thank you so much. Hey. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes, I need you because I want you. You're the only one for me. I'm coming home after the party. The world is stressing me out. You because I know you got it. And you're my company. Anytime I call you, you turn up. And you always come through for me. Peace of my mind, yeah. You make me feel without the ocean. Peace of my mind, yeah. Nobody can find that. Peace of my mind, yeah. Give me peace of mind. Give me peace of mind.
Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Lovely weekend.
Give me peace of mind.